Hi folks, in this video we're going to be looking at making some manifold wheels, although really this is just an excuse to have a look at a little modelling tool that's built into Fusion360, but it's also built into SolidWorks and a load of other programs as well. The basic premise is a thing called a global variable. So this is a thing that you can put in your model instead of a dimension, and then you can go back and change it later and it will change all the dimensions for you. So in this instance, I'm planning to use it to create a manifold wheel. This is going to be a bit of an experiment because I haven't done this before, but hopefully once it's done, I should be able to create manifold wheels in any size that I want, really. So we're going to start off by going to modify, and the global variables are in this thing called change parameters down here. So I'm going to add a load of names like tire dia, and for this instance I'm going to be making some for my forthcoming manifold class C kit. So I'm going to enter the dimensions for that for now. So we have 1.3. Let's add another one for inner diameter. We're going to make that one actually, I'm not going to add that one for now. Let's add another one called spoke number. Let's put 8 in there, no units. Let's add another one called axle diameter. So think what else might we need? Thickness. What else? Crank pin size. And what else? Spoke thickness. I think that'll do for now. So let's say OK to those. Then we can go back in and edit these anytime we like. So let's start with a little bit of sketching. A random base, and we're going to do the outside diameter first, and the inside, and the inside. So we have the outer section of the wheel, so this section will go up against the tyre here. I probably should have mentioned earlier I'm going to reuse tyres from readily available wheels for this, so I've got some Allen Gibson 10.5mm wheels for this particular project. So that will go against the inside of the steel tyre. This section here is where all the spokes will go. This section here is where the axle will go, and this is the bit that connects all the spokes together. So if we pick our dimensioning tool, click dimension, instead of typing a number in here, we're just going to start typing, and you see our global variables come up here. So I've typed A, and I'm going to pick axle diameter. There we go, job done. This one I'm going to pick tyre diameter, I think I called it. Yeah. Let's get that one there. And now, these two in the middle, this is where these things start to become really powerful. So this one is the inside of the outer of the wheel, if you see what I mean. And I want that to be, I reckon, about 0.5mm thick. Not sure if that'll print yet, so I might have to increase it later. But what I'm going to do is pick tyre diameter, and hopefully we can do some maths on this and rectify this so it will work. Might not. Although you probably won't be seeing this video if it doesn't. So let's go tyre diameter minus 1. And there we go. Check that out. And then for this one, we want this inside diameter plus, let's call that 0.75, so that was axle diameter plus 1.5. And there we go. And you see these all have the FX prefix. I should move these around to make them actually visible. So that means they're part of a function based on the variables that we've put in. So I'm going to finish that sketch. Then I'm going to go back to modify, change parameters. And let's say I wanted to use a slightly bigger tyre, so let's put in a 10mm tyre. If we now go back into our sketch here, you can see that this is now 10 and this is now 9, so it's using that variable. So let's save that. Just put our proper dimension back in. 3. Now some of the other parameters in here you should be able to see from. So this is the drawing I'm working from. This particular wheel has 8 spokes with the distinctive double boss in between the spokes. Lots of other locos have it between the spokes as well, but these are technically 10 spoke wheels instead. So most of them will have these 10 spokes instead, which is why I want to try and put the spokes in as a variable. Let's start by extruding that and that by a distance of thickness. Okay, and we can see that's created that nicely. Let's start sketching again in that same plane. And we're just going to put a spoke in here. Okay, it won't let me select those edges, so I'm just going to put them in arbitrarily and then connect them afterwards. There, and there. You can make them equal length, so they should centre, and then the distance between them is going to be our spoke thickness, which we've also put in. Comes out as 0.75mm, that's exactly what we wanted. So let's finish that off. Extrude that by thickness. There. Now it's worth having another look at these. But actually, if you look at these edges, they're very slightly rounded. So let's see if we can just round those 2 edges by a little tiny bit. Let's give that a 2. Okay. You're finding out as quickly as I am whether this works or not. So far so good. Right, next thing I'm going to try and do is a nice circular pattern. So I'm going to pick features and pick the spoke that we've just made. So that's this extrusion and this round. I'm going to pick this axis. And for quantity, let's see if we can put in the spoke number we can. Excellent. So that will create us 8 in this instance, like that. That's come wherever, hasn't it? Give that a quick save. Now, this is where we find out if it really works. Go in here and change the spoke number to 10. And wouldn't you know it, we now have 10 spokes. This is all going rather well for a first try, so quite pleased with that. However, these spokes look a little bit thick, so I'm just going to reduce that to 0.65. I think I'm happy with the thicknesses of everything else. Let's just do that. You can see it drops the thickness a little bit. Give that another quick save. Now, the next thing we have to do is, he says, looking at this diagram, is create that distinctive double boss kind of shape. And think of somewhere to put the crank pins. So one quick edit later, and we'll see how that's going on. Right, we're back. I've been away, I've had a think. I think we might have a way of doing this that makes sense and that will be adjustable. So this spoke here is our master. So we need to make everything sort of dimensioned of this, because otherwise if we changed a number of spokes, it might change our reference points. That's the thing you have to sort of be really careful about when you're using global variables like this. So let's start some sketches again. And just have a look at our source material as well. So we can see there's this sort of 2 extra circles for the double bosses and this sort of smooth curve connecting the two. So what we want to do is try and replicate this bit in the middle. I'm not too worried about filling in the ends. You're not going to notice that before the rescale, hopefully. So let's run back to Fusion360 and pick our front face here. Going to add a couple of circles in here. This is the point where I think I'm going to want to go back and add some additional variables. So I'm going to check parameters, add one called diameter, which in this instance is going to be 1 millimeter. No idea how big that actually needs to be. We can come back and change that later. The other thing I'm going to do is edit that extrusion. So we start on the front face to so I'm just going to make this a little bit shorter essentially. There we go, which gives the wheel a little bit more of an inset look. Right, let's go back to what we're doing. So I'm going to give that dimension of boss thickness, boss diameter, and then make the other one equal. Now clearly that boss diameter is a little bit small currently. What I'm also going to do is connect those two and make that a point on that line there. The next thing I want to do is get the angle right. So this is our master spoke. So we want to angle it off there, but our angle changes depending on how many spokes we have. So what I want to do in this instance is get the angle between each spoke, which be 360 divided by spoke number, and then divide that by 2 because we want to be halfway between the spoke. Hopefully this works. Yes, it does. Lovely. This is all going so well, I'm amazed. So I'm also going to set the dimension between those 2 points there as arbitrary for now. And that one there, I'm going to set as the same as this. See, that comes up as a function as well because it's copied off something else. So let's finish that. Go back into our parameters. Looking at a few of these pictures, that boss wants to be a little bit bigger than it currently is. It wants to be about the same as the distance between the spokes. And that's pretty consistent with all of these. So let's go back in here. At the moment it's 1 millimeters, I reckon that's about 2.5, something like that. So let's call that 2.5. And I was going to create yet another one for boss circumference. No. What can I call that one? Boss distance, let's call that. I want that to be, let's say 3.5 millimeters. Okay. Now that is clearly way too big. So let's drop that down a little bit. That was boss diameter, wasn't it? Let's put that as 2. See what that looks like closer. And again, I think we need to move the boss distance, and I haven't actually dimensioned that properly yet. So this I want to equal boss distance. I've done that, it's too far as well. So let's go back in here, change that boss distance. Let's go 2.75. I reckon that's not far off being okay. So let's go back to the edit sketch. Draw another one. That is the diameter of that, which was, I can remember, that's the diameter plus 1.5. Then I want to make a few arcs between these 3. So I want to put a point on there, point on here, and let's give that an arbitrary point for now. Let's put it there. Make that a tangent. Make that a tangent. And let's put a line out here. Make that perpendicular to this. And then we can make that end there coincident with that. And that point is now completely fixed. So we probably have to go around and do that for the rest of them, don't we? Let's try and do this quick. Put my line in again. Perpendicular to that. And that point on the end of there. Tangent. Tangent. If I were a competent video editor, I would speed this up. But unfortunately I'm not. Oh well. Let's put that in there. Put another line in. both while I've got the tool out as well. Make that perpendicular to that perpendicular to, don't touch that one, to that, coincident, to there, tangent. This is the boring part of it. Although it does raise an important point, which is that when you're using something like this, you don't want any blue lines at all. You can sort of safely ignore it in normal modelling sometimes, because everything is fixed by dimensions. Here it isn't. So if you change a dimension, anything with a blue line could go literally anywhere. It's the risk you run with that. Okay, so we finally have our sketch. Let's extrude that. So let's pick all the bits. Quite a few of them. This bit, have you missed some sections there? And that bit as well. That bit. Come on, scroller. Let me scroll. Wait. Oh well. That bit, and that one. Hopefully this update of Fusion360 has added this sort of red line in the middle to tell you when things aren't actually selected completely. That's okay. That's okay. That should have a hole in the middle of the axle, which I forgot to put in. Which is very annoying. But let's extrude that by minus, because it's pointing this way. Or we can just drag that arrow in there. Just the thickness. So this one here, I want that to be joined to cut. Okay, job done. We have to put another circle in here because the axle will take, so let's put axle diameter in there. That should sort it out automatically. In the future, I'll just take those two out of the extrusion. So you can see now we have something that looks faintly like a manual that was when. Like that. So I just need to extrude these end bits a little. So let's go ahead and do that. Sketch in this face. Big circle. Pick the middle there. And let's go boss diameter. Minus, let's give it 0.25 all the way around for now. So that's minus double that, which is 0.5. Let's put that on here. And just make it equal to that. And what am I on about? So on this one, that actually is flush, that's flush, that's flush. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. This is really being an idiot. Let's modify that dimension just to be boss diameter. Doesn't like having elevated units at the end there. There we go. Extrude both of those 0.25 millimeters. Now, true acid test is if we change this to a 10-spoke wheel, fingers crossed. Does it crash? No. It doesn't work either. So the extrusion has changed slightly. twinkling a few bits that we didn't want. That's another problem. I can go back to this extrusion here, reload the sketch, and just deselect the bits I don't want, and reselect the bits I do want. There's not that much of a factor we do. I'm going to go back to my original version where everything is nice and cozy. Let's put another circle in here, and that reminds me of crank diameter. Finish, extrude. I want that to be all the way through, so that's minus thick. Automatically choose the cuts. That's because we've I'm just going to change that to all. Make that easier. There we go. So hopefully that looks a bit like this, because it's an 8 spoke. What do you reckon? Close enough. And it looks a bit like these as well. And we just have to change a few numbers to get that coming out looking more like this. The other advantage of this is we can now play around as much as we like with spoke thicknesses, wheel thicknesses, tyre diameters, whatever, to make it fit. So this is going to get 3D printed at some point. If any of the tolerances aren't right, I can just come back in, change a couple of numbers, and we're all good. So the other thing I reckon is that boss distance is a little bit too far for this particular model. So let's just modify that. Take a tiny bit of there, and it just moves in for us. Well, I think I'll take that as the time I need to save that there. Call that into the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll put up another one in due course with
Well, if that was the last you thought you'd heard of me for a while, unlucky. I'm going to steal a few more minutes of your time with a quick look at how these wheels have come out. So this is one of them fitted into a Gibson 2x8" wheel tyre. Hopefully that focuses and you can see that. So what I've done is printed a couple of different ones in very slightly different sizes. Of course, we've made that very easy to do now. This size happens to fit rather well. And they're going into these wheels, which come with a supplied centre for a tender or bogie, with a few that's supplied with a few different axles. If you can see this, and you just fit the axle you want. So we're going to be using the shorter 001, but we need to get rid of this centre before we can do anything else. It's not the easiest job, but you can push them out with the aid of something metallic. I'm just making this up as I go along, really. So I'm just going to pop that on there. Just push. As soon as it starts to move, it's a lot easier to get the rest of it out. And this one hasn't yet started to move. This took me a while on the last one, so I think I might speed this bit up. So there we go, we've managed to release our tyre. Just pushing it gently because we don't want to distort this. This is a very thin metal part. We don't want to make it into an oval or bend it or anything like that. Otherwise it's going to make our little loco run very strangely indeed. The way I did it was just by balancing the very edge of the tyre on something, so something solid, like the end of this pair of tweezers, and just pushing down on the middle section. And it sort of popped out after a few goes. Next thing to do is get our wheel, which we can just break off the support material very gently. Don't know how well you can see this, if it will focus for me. But there's a few little pips on the back of there, so I'm just going to sand those off with a little mechanical assistance. There we go. That's now nice and flat on the back. And that literally just dropped into the wheel from the back. Very, very slight friction fit. Just what I designed it to do. Give it a shove. And there we go. One wheel for a Manning Wardle Class C, or Class B. But I had to make myself because you can't get them ready to run in this size. In a 2'8" size. So there we go, and I can scale this up to whatever I like. Measure the inside diameter of the tyre, change the dimension in the CAD, job done. So there we have it, one set of Manning Wardle wheels. If you do happen to need any Manning Wardle wheels in any size, do please get in touch, I might be able to run some up for you. And of course these wheels will be included in the forthcoming Manning Wardle Class C kit, so keep an eye on my website with a link in the description if you want to know more about that. Thanks for watching.